And this is a Mario. Welcome you back to the final episode of Super Mario 64. Woohoo! The final part of Super Mario 64 VHS plays. Certainly could have worded that better, but let's get a move on. So there was a star I had initially missed here in the pyramid, and it all revolves around these coins here. Because the camera doesn't like to cooperate sometimes, you have to jump past the sands, and I fail at things, so it takes me a little while to get that going, but because I collect these 2 coins on the way back up, I gotta show them off. This is one of several stars where you have to get 5 secret things to make a star appear. You don't get any context for it, so it's just kind of like, what? Why? Come on, man. Really is kind of awkward, but when Mario's in the sand, he actually has a unique animation there, so it is kind of funny, but you also need to be able to jump, so yeah, because you're going to walk under that star if you're in the sand. And now for the rest of Jolly Roger Bay stars, because I got, like, 1 of them. And for one of them, you're going to be swimming through rings like this. They could be a little finicky to get, honestly, which kind of sucks. Also, if you go too far into that whirlpool, it is instant death, so be very, very careful. And we have one more round of open the treasure chests in the right order. Luckily, this time there's only 4 of them. One of them is scarily close to that whirlpool, so be very careful and be ready to mash when that star pops up, because the screen will freeze, and if you're not mashing, you will get sucked away, and it's going to suck. So just mash away, and you will get your star. Luckily, that's the last of those stars, so now it's just red coins. Make sure to grab every single coin you can get around here, because getting 100 coins in this level can be kind of tight. Luckily, jumping around to get the red coins isn't that bad. I just cut a lot of filler footage out just because you have to wait around on these poles to get them where you need to be. Otherwise, you're climbing all the way back up again, and that's no fun. And I saved getting 100 coins until after I got all 8 red coins. Yeah, I kind of cut this one a little tight. There isn't a lot of extra coins. There's maybe like 6 extra coins total. It's not a fun time. Now for this one, here's a very seldom used function of swimming. You hold down the A button to doggy paddle. And with that, you can get the star that way with a metal cap. And speaking of metal cap, did you know you can actually combine caps? It's very seldomly used, and they want you to collect caps for this one mission. And speaking of secrets, Wet Dry World has another round of secrets. So let's go ahead and grab all of those. I also decided to do 100 coin here just because there's a couple of these blocks where you get 10 coins each. It's very easy to do, and you don't even need to do red coins for this one. Boom! Also helps that they give you a 30 coin blue coin switch, so that's fun. Yeah, it's usually Jolly Roger Bay, not Jolly Roger Bay, Dire Docks that has the biggest pain. Also, this star's a pain because you have to make sure to open that block first, otherwise you won't be able to get into where this star is. Because you have to climb all the way up here when the water level's at its lowest. And if you forget to hit that block, you're not getting this elevator on time. I've had trouble with this star before. But once you're up here, it's just a quick little elevator ride up to the star. I luckily didn't have to redo that one. And now in Snowman's Land, run around the snowman if you want to get some coins. Oh, by the way, we have a secret warp right here. And then I'm going to be doing this jump multiple times. Because the star in particular I'm going for this 100 coins, it's not red coins, I'll tell you that much. Because randomly, there's a little igloo right here. And you can go inside by crawling. There's a bunch of ice walls in here that, by grabbing the vanish cap, will allow you to go through them. And there happens to be a ton of coins in here. So that's why I chose to make this my 100 coin spot. There's one other thing in here of note to grab other than a star. And I'm not talking about this 100 coin one right here. So if we take a moment to cut over, yeah, we have the cannonball bomb in here. That's going to be relevant in just a second, because just watch. When we open up this cannon, we can use it to skip the process of climbing up this snowman entirely. Honestly, it's kind of funny. So just aim well and fire. Just make sure not to fall off, because that would suck. Because one thing I forgot to mention about the water around here, your health will drain while it's in it, and there's one specific spot of water where the water behaves like lava, where you instantly bounce out and just take damage. It's lame. Also, they hit a star here. It's very quick to grab. Now we take care of red coins. There's this one up there, there. You get like 4 right here. It's not exactly a very creative mission with its red coins per se. But then again, when is any red coin mission particularly enthusiastic to do? It is, however, a second mandatory use of the Koopa Shell. Oh yeah, I also decided to go ahead and do 100 coin this way for Tiny Huge Island because I ground pounded a lot of Goombas. That's a lot of blue coins. Anywho, the star I'm going for here is we have another round of secrets. And I have unlocked a cannon. And some of those entrances will be relevant, except for that one that spits balls. That one is just weird. I'll be coming back up to the top of the island while the island is tiny in a moment. Anywho, we have to go cross over here to grab a star. This is the only time you ever need to do this, and you don't even have to do this when the island is large. They put a coin there to represent that there is a teleporter there in case you get stuck. So when you drain the water there, you need to come back over here when the island is huge. Just like this. So if you go down the hole, we have a boss fight with a Wiggler. Just step on his head 3 times. That's all you need to do. And he also was very chatty, but I cut all the chatter out because text boxes are illegal. So once you step on him 3 times, the star is yours. Also, the Wiggler falls through the holes in the floor. Sayonara, Wiggler. They hardly knew ye. So anyway, we're back here. We're gonna get ourselves in a cannon. And now I'm just gonna no longer show you aiming. We're just gonna fire. So just run across this way. And yeah, there's a whole underside here. And what's under here? This is where the red coins of Tiny Huge Island are located. Yeah, this one's kind of a pain. But it can be kind of fun if you realize that the ceiling, you can grab onto the top of it. I do that for a moment, but I don't show it here just because I forgot the 7th coin was right there. That was an oops on my part. And they even have a blue coin switch there. There's enough blue coins with the large Goombas. You don't need it. So let's just go grab this star. And let's get out of Tiny Huge Island. Except we have a second race with Koopa the Quick. I do show off this whole race, though. Just try to not hit any of the iron balls, and you'll be good to go, because they will knock you on your ass. Getting squished is less of a problem. Also, try your best not to get blown away, because it is going to slow you down. Because as you can see, he was like a second or 2 on my ass. Which isn't fun, but let's go claim our last star at this place and get out. And lastly, we have Tall Tall Mountain. Oh hey, let's grab our last set of red coins for the game. That sounds fun, right? First 4 are here on these mushrooms, and the final 4 are up on this wall here. Only the last one can be kind of a pain if you don't initially know what to do, but you can just long jump at the platform and you'll be able to get up onto it, thanks momentum. And now, don't do what I end up doing here. What I do here is stupid, but it makes it. You could just do a long jump from anywhere else on the side and you'll be able to get onto that mushroom. Now for the 3 stars that are actually at the top of the mountain. So there's a star right there. That block makes that block there, and I kind of hesitated, but I ended up getting the star anyway, so that was pretty funny. Next is the star that's actually here up top of the mountain. Let that monkey noise be something we're going to do for this very next star. Because we have to come back up to the very top again, because there's a star in this cage. If we get over to the top of the mountain this time, there's a monkey here. And unlike the other monkey, we need to catch this one. It won't take our hat. But this monkey will unleash the star that's in the cage by just jumping on it, falling, and then sayonara, monkey. We hardly knew ye. So let's go ahead and grab that last star. And there's only 1 star left. That's right. Bowser's last level has the final star. Let's go! The music doesn't really change, but boy, there are a lot of floating platforms. As usual, it's just a bunch of red coins. Final batch of red coins in the entire game. So savor them while they're here. Also, we have a lot of gravity-defying platforms, which is weird. Also, there's this 1 red coin here that's very out of view. Thanks, developers. That's a fun one to look for. Also, I never do that actual segment properly because you can just side jump or backflip up here. It's fun. By the way, here's another gravity-defying platform. We don't ask questions. It's just how it is. Oh, naughty me cut a red coin out. Well, there was a red coin up there. Anyway. There was red coin number 4 on that set of platforms, so it's not really hard to get. It's just a case of just try not to fall. Otherwise, you're doing this whole segment over again. And that would really suck. And once we get over here, there's not really a whole lot to stop you from going straight to the Bowser pipe, but you actually need to go under the stairs because the final red coin's here. So don't forget. Also, in case you ever die at this Bowser fight, behind one of these pillars is a 1-up mushroom. That one in particular. So if you die, you can just grab it and be done with and just get things done. And speaking of done, that's every star in the game. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and teach that Bowser fool who's boss. Yes, I did die once, but that's okay, because this is edited for brevity. So let's go ahead and grab that tail real quick, and we need to slam this sucker into 3 bombs, so aim very carefully. Oh yeah, in case you miss, and he doesn't hit a destructible part of the stage, his shockwaves will electrocute you. Oh yeah, he can also breathe fire into the air. I died once because one of the stray flames hit me. It wasn't a fun time. But yeah, even when they're tiny, they can still hurt you. So, don't hesitate to grab that tail. Spin to win. Oh yeah, the flames can also give you coins. Forgot to mention that. All the Bowser fights can give you coins. But that's it. The final Bowser is dead. And I think I'm just gonna shut up and let this next part speak, and I will come back at the credits.
stars is restored to the castle. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
Here we go!
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake. For Mario. Mario!
Bye-bye, Lucky Dude! Man, there's just something about Nintendo 64 credits that are just magical. Probably it's just because I grew up in this era. I was only 5 years old when this game first came out. God, I'm old. But anyway, I just want to take this moment to thank everybody who's watched along this VHS Play series so far. Oh, we're not ending. It's just begun. I have more blank tapes to be able to record stuff, and I am so excited to be able to do stuff with those. Don't you worry. But yeah, it's like this, Mario Kart 64, Ocarina of Time. But really, it's this credits theme in particular that just kind of like, man, this really gets at the nostalgia strings. It really is a well-composed piece. And I have to keep talking, otherwise copyright will be like, bonk. We're gonna claim it. Even though I don't make money off of these anyway, but still. I've had enough of it with Square Enix projects. It gets kind of tiring. But yeah, I've enjoyed 100%ing Super Mario 64. It was a grand old time. But I do have an extra little segment here at the end after we've finished the credits, so we've got a little bit more to go to get there, though. I wanted to show off the entire credits because that's what I do in all of my game projects. When I get to the end, I show off all the credits. No, but you don't cut out thanking people like this. Your names must be preserved. And now they're preserved on a videotape. I'm not the only one, but there isn't that many who would care to do it. And so I'm just going to take this last little bit of thanks here is thank you so much for watching the VHS Plays project. We will have the 100% rewards segment after the credits. And then I have one more announcement right after that. How much more can I flap my gums? Hello, Charles Martinet, and with Mario Wonder, goodbye, Charles Martinet. You can only go so far, is hell of a run. Yeah, it's the iconic voice for Mario, at least in the video games. There is other media. Goodbye, and thank you so much for playing my game. Yes, I will let Charles say it. Don't you worry. I just like to say it too, you know. So, take it away, Charles.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Now let's get to those 100% rewards. There isn't really that much, but there is a cannon here in the courtyard that now opens up. So let's get to firing. So with that, you have easy access to the rooftop of the castle. So in addition to a wing cap and 3 1-ups, it's Yoshi. Basically, from the devs, thank you kind of thing. You get 100 1-ups. Watch Yoshi jump away. And speaking of jumps, you now have a brand new triple jump for whatever reason. Well, the main reward is just being able to use wing cap out in the courtyard, so you can just fly to your heart's content, and even fire yourself out of the cannon and just fly around. It's just one of those goofy little fun things. We revisit something like this later in Super Mario Galaxy, where you get to fly around the hub. So yeah, I'm not the best flying pilot, as you're gonna see here in just a second. 3, 2, 1, ouch. Anyway, I have one more secret here. If you notice during the credits, the sliding penguin got fat. Yeah, he gets fat when you get all 120 stars. I don't know why it's a thing. It just is. There's not really anything else more special to this race. So we're just gonna cut ahead to the end here. We're gonna do one final. Text boxes are illegal. They will now once again become legal. And now we can just say, here we go! On to new projects. So I have one filler project I want to do to finish up all the rest of this one tape. But after this goes out, I'm gonna make a poll. What game do you want to see VHS Plays tackle next? I will have 3 choices for you, so take your pick. And once again, thank you so much for watching VHS Plays. I'm a Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.